Here's a sample of how we meditate in order to get your heart and your mind connected to manifest whatever it is you truly desire in your reality. I want to thank everybody for visiting with me right now. Please, in the comments, hit hashtag Uncle Ren's Popcorn if you want to be a part of the drawing. If you want to be part of the drawing to win a 10-pack of Uncle Ren's Popcorn. In this video, I want to talk about the fact that Kevin Wesley and I will be doing a seminar together on June 16, 2018. If it's past that date right now, then I'm sure that there are other seminars that we have set up or that I have set up. This seminar is called the Meeting of the Minds, and Kevin's portion of it is the rebuilding of the mind, whereas my portion that I'll be doing is how to have your heart and mind connection in order to manifest in your reality. I'm going to teach you how to do a meditation, how to get your mindset right, and how to do a meditation that you are able to manifest what it is that you have in life. Now, there's a lot to go into it, and I'm not going to do that in this entirety in this video. But I will give you a couple of main points, and then we will do a sample meditation. So stay with me, bear with me. A sample meditation will be at the end. There will not be music. We will deal with the natural sounds of nature all around us that vibrates at two different frequencies. One frequency is 432, which is the natural frequency of life on Earth, and the Earth vibrates at that one. The Earth frequency is 432, whereas the other frequency is 528. Anything in nature that is healing itself heals at 528. So what we are experiencing in nature, and one of the reasons why you feel better in nature, although we may have a plane that flies over at times, we may have vehicles that drive by at times, the natural vibration, the natural frequency that you feel in nature is that 432 and 528, which is why we often feel better in nature. We often feel better. Now, one of the things that I'm doing right now is that I have my shoes off. So even though I'm sitting on wood is natural. If I was on the ground, then it would be even better. But I'm grounding myself by having my shoes off and feeling nature. If I can feel the earth, it's better, but I'm feeling nature. I'm still feeling the wood that's connected to the earth. So you ground yourself so that your electromagnetic field is grounded with the earth. I'm wearing my copper ankh and other metallic jewelry and stones in order to keep myself grounded. Now, the most important part of this, though, we can talk about the frequencies, we can talk about the grounding, those are vital. But one of the most important things that we must understand is your imagination, is your thought process and your emotions. Your thought process and your emotions. You see, many people, you've heard it before, that your conscious brain is at the level of the top of the iceberg, the part that you see above the water, while your subconscious is the portion that's below the water. But what you manifest in life is what you are thinking below the water. Well, I'm going to tell you, your emotions are the same. The emotions you wear on your sleeve, the emotions that people see, that is the emotion that's above the water. But it is your deeper emotions that you only know about. Your deeper, people like to call them your inner demons. Those parts that you know about are the parts of the emotions that we must connect to our subconscious, the emotions that are actually personifying what it is we have in life. If you are walking around with the emotional feeling of guilt and doubt and shame and fear, then those emotions, you may be putting out the emotions of courage, you may put out the emotions of being excited and motivated, but it is that deeper emotion, the one that you only know about, the one that you truly communicate to yourself, that emotion is the emotion that we must deal with, because that emotion is creating your reality. Just like that true thought, that subconscious thought is truly creating your reality. You may think that you are doing what is necessary, that you're going to be this big business person. You may think that you're going to have a great relationship, but if in the subconscious mind you're thinking, I'm just waiting on him or her to leave me, just like the rest did. I'm just waiting for the man or people not to support my business, then that's really the reality that you will create. So it's changing those and getting them connected. Now, when I talk about this in the seminar, I'll go over the chakra system and the hermetics a little bit, and how at the heart chakra there's a 90-degree turn. That 90-degree turn is when you gain control over your emotions. and and it's not so much you're devoid of them, but you express them in their proper format. That they indwell in you in their and utilize for their proper function. That's a 90-degree turn. And at the third eye, where thought, vision is, there's a 90-degree turn. Where imagination is, there's a 90-degree turn. And I want you to think about something. 2 90-degree turns give you a 180. So if you don't like the reality that you're seeing, you need the 90-degree and the 90-degree in order to have a 180, a full turnaround of your reality. So let's speak about this for just a second. How do we get there? How do we get there? I want to teach you guys something really quick that you can utilize right now in preparation for this event, because I know you're going to show up. I know you're going to be there. So in preparation for this event, I want you guys to get ready for it. And this is what I want you to do. I'm going to teach you how to use your imagination, your third eye, your vision, in order to get you ready for this. So many people state that they want this or they want that. They want the house, they want the car, they want the lady, they want the man, they want the health, they want all these different things that we talk about that we want in our lives, but yet we're not receiving them, we're not getting them, they're not part of our life. So how do we change that? We can see it initially in our imagination, we can see it, but then when we look out, we don't truly see it. And sometimes we can see it for a few moments. We can hold on to the thought for a few moments. The true key is being able to hold on to the thought all day. To hold on to it all day. But not only hold on to the thought, but hold on to the emotion. Hold on to how it feels. We all have senses. We have our feeling of touch, taste, smell, hearing. We have these senses. Being able to utilize these senses to manifest what it is that you truly desire. So first, let's get a definiteness of purpose. Get a definite purpose of what it is that you truly desire. Pick one thing. Pick one thing. Although, in order for your manifestations to occur, you need the full embodiment. And we're going to talk about that at the seminar. But pick one thing. Have a definiteness of purpose of it. Whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Pick something easy. Something not too easy, but something small that you need to manifest today. That you want manifested today. I have a lot of work that I have to do today physically, which is why I'm dressed this way. Physically, I have a lot of work to do today. So in my mind's eye during this meditation, I am not going to see the current condition of the work that I have to do. In my mind's eye, I'm not going to focus on the current condition of the work that needs to be done. What my mind will see is the finished product. The finished product of where I want things, how I want things organized, stuff that has to be taken out, things that have to be cleaned up, things that have to be moved around. I must see the finished product. But not only must I see the finished product, I must feel what it feels like to stand in my store with the products finished, with the environment exactly how I want it. I must feel and smell and touch and taste and hear everything that is necessary in order for me to be in that place. You have to be fully in that moment and realize that I have to feel that way from now until it becomes reality. Not just once a day, not just for a couple of minutes, but all day. All day. If this was a project that's going to take me weeks, let's say it's going to take me weeks to do, then I have to feel that project all day. When I'm home, I feel that it's already done. I feel how I would feel when it's completed. When I'm eating, I feel how it feels. You have to feel it all day. Because I want you to think about something. If I feel it only for a small period of time, for an hour, but yet the rest of my 23 hours, I'm feeling it undone, what am I going to manifest? The undone. The undone is what I'm going to manifest. The procrastination sets in because I'm feeling the undone, not the completed. I'm feeling the current reality as far as what I see, taste, smell, and touch now, instead of feeling the reality of what I'm manifesting. So it's an all day. My friends used to always pick on me because I would tell them I'm in walking meditation. I'm in walking meditation, meaning that my meditation is ongoing all day. I'm in walking meditation. meditation. Now I know this sounds like a lot, but guess what? At the seminar, you're going to learn that there's even more. There's even more to it. There's a lot more to it. So I look forward to you guys being there. So we're going to go ahead and take a few minutes, maybe a minute, and really focus in on that. Right? If you want to chant, you're more than welcome to chant. If you just want to breathe, focus in on your breath. You're more than welcome to focus in simply on your breath. I tend to use chants in order for me to really stay in the moment. So many people will chant Om. Om is when you have that 90-degree turn in your heart chakra, your third eye chakra, which opens your crown. Om is the tone that is most commonly used. Depending upon the culture, different tones are also used, right? Different tones are also used. Different chants, different mantras. If you're stuck in your heart chakra, there's a different chant for your heart chakra. If you're stuck in your third eye, there's a different mantra for your third eye chakra, which is like oh. But for this one, I'm just going to say Om. In a previous one, we did Ah. But whichever you choose, it's really about getting the frequency within yourself. That's what it's really about, getting the frequency within yourself, getting your heart and your mind to connect. All right? So I want you to get comfortable. And then close your eyes. And in your eyes, with your eyes closed, I want you to see the finish, see the completeness of whatever it is that you desire. See it done. Get the vision in as much detail as possible. The more detail, the better. Get there. Now I want you to start feeling it. What does it feel like to be in that environment? What does it feel like for it to be done and completed? What does it feel like for it to already be a part of your life? What does it feel like? What does the environment smell like? What does the environment smell like? What does the environment smell like? What does the palate of your tongue, what do you taste? Even in tasting the air, the cleanliness of the air, scents in the air, what does it taste like? What do you see around you? What do you see inside of you? How do you see yourself? How do you see people around you? What do you see? What do you see? What are you hearing? What are the sounds that are around you? What are the sounds in that place? What are the sounds that come into your ear gates during that time? Feel it. Be completely immersed in it to the point that it becomes real, that it is your now reality. And take a few minutes, a few moments. Deep breath in, expanding your abdomen. Deep breath out, contracting your abdomen. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Simply focus on your breath. Seeing yourself in the environment, totally immersed. Allowing your imagination to be there. If you fall away from it, allow yourself to come quickly back to it. If you see things in it that you do not like, do not care for, quickly remove them. See them getting on a balloon and floating away. See them floating down a river away from your environment, letting them go. See them disappearing. And now your only thing that remains is you being totally immersed in the environment that you have decided that this is your perfection of an environment, that this is how things are. want you guys to be able to use this meditation anytime that you like. Come back and watch this video as often as you like and utilize this meditation. Use it for every aspect of your life. Use it all day. Use it every day. Repeat the process. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it until it is part of just who you are. Until it's just part of who you are. Over and over again. Repetition and experiencing that environment over and over again will cause your vibrations to change. Your causal factors will then change, and the effects that you manifest will then change. So please use this over and over again. I appreciate you guys. I thank you for subscribing. You guys are wonderful. Remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable.